I'm Miss Team Tampa. I'm reporting to you live with Hollywood Connections. I'm reporting to you with...
How you doing? I'm Peter Blake, producer of Hollywood Connections and host of the Sports Web on Saturday afternoons from 4 to 6 on WTAN 1340 AM.
Hi, Peter. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
All right, great.
So what inspired you to become a radio host?
I've actually always loved radio ever since I was 8 years old. I always wanted to get on the radio, be a host, talk about sports, but not only that, I kind of found a love for producing shows the last couple of years, so it's kind of cool and kind of a challenge to produce a lot of shows at WTAN 1340 AM.
Nice, nice. And so I wanted to know, what is your favorite basketball team?
Basketball team is the Orlando Magic, and unfortunately, they've been eliminated from playoff contention once again.
Wow. So what's your favorite part about being a radio host?
Favorite part is the actual challenge, because there's a lot of radio hosts out there that just host their own show, but I actually produce my own show. I run the board, I run the commercials, I make sure the time, make sure everything goes. So basically, if it fails, it's my fault.
Okay, so you know how you work with Don Reese.
Right.
I want to know, how was your experience with Don Reese?
It's been unbelievable. It's really been an unbelievable experience to work with Don Reese because, again, it's always a challenge. There's always a phone call that you least expect. There's always a film director. There's always rappers. There's always singers. And there's really no schedule to it. It's just off the wall, and you got to be ready to go for whatever happens.
All right, and last question. So what can you say to incoming or new faces for like a sports radio host?
I would say do your research, get your foot in the door, talk to as many people as possible. If you want to host, practice hosting, do podcast. Really leave no doubt, because there's people out there that will say you can't really do this business because you don't have the name or you don't have the focus. But if you really truly love what you do, leave no doubt. And as I always say on Saturday afternoons from 4 to 6, bring your passion, bring your excitement, just don't bring any nonsense. The Sports Web on WTAN 1340 AM from 4 to 6 on the Tan Talk Radio Network. If you're listening online, tantalk1340.com. I'm Peter Blake, giving you something to think about.
Thank you, Peter Blake. Well, I am Miss Team Tampa, and I'm reporting to you live for Hollywood Connections.
Thank you.